All right, Libra, let's talk about your soul purpose, your reason for being on this physical plane at this time. Whew, excuse me, it's time for breakfast. I try to fast in the morning for my health and well-being. For just, for a little while, I'm like, okay, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and get these readings cranked out. And so my belly's like, blah, blah, blah. Take another sip of tea. Anyway, your reason for existing in this physical plane, on this physical body at this time, sometimes we can feel like we're not going the right direction, like what we're doing isn't what's meant for us. There's something bigger that we're meant for. I believe that we're always on the right path. Even when we're making not so great choices, we're still on the right path. It's just the long, meandering path to getting to where we need to be. Instead of going straight for it. It's so much more fun when you go straight for it, though. Because then you find out that you can do all the fun, you can still engage in all the fun distractions, but you can also be on your life purpose path at the same time. Okay, so let's pull some cards and find out. If you resonated with the title of this video, there's a pretty good chance there's some good messages in here for you. If you're not already subscribed to Michelle B, that's me, make sure and do so, because I post readings to my channel 2 or 3 times a week. I do weeklies, monthlies, lunar cycles, and readings on purpose, prosperity, and love. If you want to be in the loop, make sure you're subscribed. All right, let's check out any volunteers. Boom. There's the moon. Wow. This is like your soul purpose has so much to do with the struggles that you've been through, especially in recent years. You've been through, I feel like the Libras that have resonated with my readings so far have been through a lot when it comes to being emotionally manipulated by, unfortunately, emotionally manipulated by people with control issues, with ego issues, with control issues. And so they have had to break out of that illusion of the emotional manipulation to learn how to set their own boundaries and come to a place where they actually feel sane again. And from there, they're like, wow, that was rough. I wish that I'd had someone to guide me, or there's many of you who have had guides and you're inspired by those people and you're like, I want to learn how to be one of those people that transmutes the victim into the hero of their own journey. Yeah, transmuting the disillusioned victim into someone who can be their own hero, who can come into clarity. That is really, really profound. And what I really love is that I've had major arcana cards come out for most of the signs that I've read for so far, which is like major aspects of the human experience, significant parts of what it is to be human. So what you've experienced before when you were in this state of disillusioned victimhood, of feeling like you didn't have control over your own life, if you felt like if you stood up for yourself, you were some kind of a villain, or you were manipulated to believe that you're a villain if you stood up for yourself, if you set boundaries, or like healthy boundaries around your physical space, around your possessions, around your like emotional well-being, like you're some terrible person. Like, it's time to teach other people that they are not, right? That they are okay, good, healthy people if they're setting boundaries. It's time to teach other people that they're making the world a better place when they are able to come make decisions from a place of clarity, from like logic and clarity. It's really unfortunate that so many of us, I'm one of those people that are included, were taught at a young age, were programmed at a young age that we don't make good decisions on our own, that we cannot trust our own intuition, that we need someone else to tell us what to do. We need someone else to control us. We're taught that at a young age, and so it becomes acceptable when we're adults. And then you find out as you go along in your life that that's not working, and there's another way of being, and you're like, I need to be in that place, but I don't know how. And that's your job, is to teach other people how you did it. I can see these Libras that resonate with this story starting out with volunteering. This is a download that I'm getting. You can take it or leave it. Starting out with volunteering at women's shelters. Okay. So that's really important. Starting out with that. Starting out with like finding opportunities to empower the vulnerable. Okay. This is where I'm going to leave it. You can take it or leave it how you want to take it. Make sure and check out your monthly reading, Libra, under the playlist on my channel that says March monthly readings. I've been Michelle B. I love you. You've come so far. You've done so much good for yourself and the world. And I'll see you later. Good job, Libra.